All right. Looks like we are live. Awesome. So, I just woke up this morning and it has been made apparent to me that I am no longer in the Wizard West Discord server. I have been banned from it. I'm banned from the Discord server. Primarily it was for spreading the information that I have did shortly previously. Let me see. This right here got me banned. I'm not banned in game, I believe. I believe I can still play it. Let's see here. Yeah, I can still play Wizard West, but I'm not going to. I got banned though for telling everybody this. I got banned for this. I posted this in the Discord server so people could see it. Stats had something to say about it. He deleted it. And I feel like this is extremely unfair. Like, I don't feel like this is right. I have screenshots of the entire conversation that he deleted. So this was basically him originally reacting to that video I put up. This is completely wrong. He doesn't know what any of the code in the game looks like at all. He doesn't know any of that. He just wants to say anything he can to try to discredit me. He told me I was wrong. And I said, no, I'm not wrong. This code is from a save instance that is an exact copy of the game from one point in time. I looked at the code for like about a minute when I first found it, and then I just typed in a short fix in 2 lines of code. It's persisted for days. He doesn't have an argument. He just wants to use this as an excuse to finally get rid of me. Yeah. And then he goes and says this. Yeah, name me a single reason not to boot you out for posting stolen games code right now. The only thing that I posted, oh my god, a freaking ad.
In the past. We tried other work management platforms.
This is it right here. Tell me how this is like something that you don't want to be public. Like, look at this. It's literally user input service, input began. And then it has like keybind functions. Oh yeah, toggle sprint. Oh yeah. Like that isn't even like actual code. That's just calling a module. Like he doesn't know what he's freaking talking about. I'm not leaking anything sensitive here. Yeah, he didn't even have an argument. He just used this as an excuse to finally get rid of me. He didn't even say anything in response to this. He said absolutely nothing. Like, I thought I was just gonna get a 7-day mute and be done with it. But no, they banned me. I'm banned now. So now I can't go there and tell people that, hey, this game is freaking dead. It's going to die. I can't even go and say that now. Like, from the rate that my YouTube channel was growing, I could have been, like, a dedicated Wizard West YouTuber and grown a pretty large following and helped the game substantially. But they go and do this, and it's just, what the heck? Now I have to be the game's biggest critic. I have to be. Because they make it in such a way that you can't organize people, and you can't have discussions that criticize the game. You'll be discredited, and it'll be pushed as misinformation. You're not allowed to criticize the game if you have any influence whatsoever. You're not allowed to. You can't criticize it. It's actually freaking ridiculous. And from the point of posting this stream, I think they still haven't fixed it. Hold on, let me just check real quick. Let me just check. Nope, they have not fixed it. They have not fixed it at all. Like, tell me how this isn't an issue. Tell me how that's not an issue. Like, I can't freaking type anything that contains a V without becoming wanted. There's literally nothing I can do. I would have to go to a website or something that has the letter B on it. Like, I would have to go into the search bar, type B, and then copy and paste that into the chat. But then you know what that would do? It would activate the spell that's bound to C and V. Or just V, because you're only pasting. But still, though, that's, like, you shouldn't have to freaking do that in order to just not become wanted. Like, if you're anywhere near spawn at all, you can't type B. You can't type B, because then you'll just get mobbed by everybody. And it just shows that they don't care. They do not care about the game whatsoever. It's such an easy bug to fix. They can't lie about it. They can't give you an actual excuse for this at all. There is no reason why this should be a bug that has persisted for like a week now. There's no reason why it should be there. Still, there's no reason. Like, yeah, fine. A couple days, obviously, they're not going to know right away. But there's been hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of reports going through on this. Like, every single day, people are posting at least 100 reports on it. I think it's so stupid that they did this now. Because now I'm not gonna, like, I could have been, like, one of their, like, biggest content creators, you know? Like, if I would have continued making content that was, like, somewhat decent, like these videos here, they would have gotten a lot of views, and I could have just made more and more, and then everybody would be like, hey, it's the freaking YouTuber, right? Everybody knows this guy, right? But no, I can't do that. I can't do that because of the nature of this game and the developers of it and the admins, the staff. I can't continue to support this. Because to be frank with you, I'm running out of content to make on it. And all of my videos are getting less and less views. Like, if we go and look at this was a while ago. Like, look at these. Look at this. Wizard West kill grinding. 1,400 views. 1,000 views. And then look at these, bro. Like this 190, like 2 weeks ago, 289, 150. Like, the only reason why people watched this video so much more is because I hyped it up for like a whole week. I hyped it up for an entire week, right? And I had like huge freaking clans involved, right? So everybody was like, "Yeah, I want to watch this." You know, we had like what, like 25 some people watching it at a time, you know? Like it was like the biggest stream I ever done. And this game is so freaking, it's so screwed up. There's so many freaking bugs in it. You're not allowed to criticize it. It gets a singular spell and an outfit every holiday. No new map additions. No clan system. No communication from the developer at all. It's so freaking ridiculous. It's so stupid. Why? Like,
Old Spice.
oh my
Gentlemen's
god.
Super Hydration.
No. Stupid freaking ad. Why are there ads on my video and then I'm not getting revenue from it? Come on. But like, look at this. I got banned for this. There's literally nothing sensitive here at all. This is what I got banned for. He just wanted any excuse he could get to get rid of me. Because I was a big enough influence that could turn people away from the game on my own. He knew that. A lot of people know me, and if I say something's wrong, it'll freaking spread. People are going to find out about it. And they're going to be like, oh, this kind of sucks. Maybe I won't play Wizard West so much. Right? Like, tell me he doesn't freaking know that, and he is not worried about that. But it's so stupid. I hate it. I absolutely hate it. I hate that they did this. I don't care necessarily that I'm banned. That's not like something that really bothers me. Like, I don't need to be in that server. I don't need to be there. But I don't think it was right to ban me over this. Because I didn't leak anything sensitive or proprietary whatsoever. I just exposed how lazy LaboredEee is with proof this time. Because obviously you could say that the game is abandoned, he's not going to work on any updates. But that's just speculation, right? That is purely speculation. There's no hard proof with that. I mean, yeah, you could look at his other games, but correlation does not equal causation, that sort of thing, right? Like, you can't make an argument based on that. However, you can make an argument on this. It's such an easy fix. And it has not patched for like a week now. 2 lines of code. I found it in less than a minute. I'm sure he could do the same thing because it's his code. He knows where to look, right? That's the freaking issue with this. It's real evidence that Eddie does not care about the game, and I have been banned for spreading this. It is real proof. It's unfair. It's not right. I mean, yeah, I did have a copy of the game, but like hell I'm gonna use his copy. Like, the only code I can take is client-side stuff, and I know for a fact his stuff is freaking old. It's old. And in order to use this stuff, I have to sit there and freaking study it for like hours. Because no, it's not decompiled in a nice readable manner. These variables don't make any sense, whatever the flip they're named. Like, oh yeah, var 31 equals module underscore up vr underscore 4. Like, that's not useful for me in production at all. Like, I have had over half a decade of scripting experience. I do not need this. It's faster for me to write my own stuff. It's faster. And I can understand it easier, and it freaking works better. Because this freaking this framework that he uses, it has traces going all the way back to his game called Electric State. And let me tell you how old that game is. Oh my god, I can't even freaking... Yeah, here it is, freaking Electric State. It was made in 2018. Freaking 2018, bro. Roblox 2018, bro. You know what freaking Roblox was in 2018? Like, that's old as hell, bro. Like, hold on, let me see if I can find like a good image. Roblox 2018 games. Oh my god, bro. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Look at this, bro. This is what people looked like in freaking 2018. The code in Wizard West traces all the way back to this freaking year, dude. Why on freaking earth would I even use his code? Yes. 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 It is. It is the exact same freaking script, bro. It's the same freaking thing. It's so stupid. The only thing that I can steal is like sounds, right? I could go into his game, record a sound in the game, and then re-upload it. Yeah, obviously, that anybody can freaking do that, right? You don't even need a save instance for that. Another thing I can do is go and take GameFX. But what I did, though, is I redrew it. So it's not exactly his. It's not. So you can't even say I used it for that. Like, it's so freaking stupid, bro. Like, I can't get anything good from the save instance. Like, if it was Eddie knowing that, he would be like, anybody can get a save instance, it doesn't matter, right? But Stas, though, on the other hand, he doesn't freaking understand what you can even do with this. He doesn't know anything about freaking scripting. He doesn't know anything about that. He probably looked at the code that I showed on there, and he was like, oh yeah, none of that makes any sense. That's definitely not from Wizard West. Oh yeah, I definitely know everything about what's inside of Wizard West, and we do it way better than that. No! No, 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 no. You don't even play the game. You don't even freaking play Wizard West. I don't know, man. You're not in the save. You're not in this. You're not in this. Yeah, he probably freaking doesn't. He probably doesn't. Like, the only time Stas played the game was when it started out. And all he would do is hide in a building and use Tempestia at spawn. And use freaking shades. That's all he would do. And then he would, like, call someone, like, bad whenever he died. Like, I'm like, bro. Like, bro, you're literally that kind of player, bro. Like, you shouldn't even be a freaking... You shouldn't even moderate this, bro. You don't play this. Yeah, I've been told by other people the Hexshot model, like, it's coded completely different from, like all the other freaking stuff in the game. Like, it's coded differently. Yeah, that's what I've been told. Yeah, because in Electric State, it uses the same thing that M1s use. Electric State does the same exact thing. It does a projectile that has travel time, but then it uses a hit scan on top of it, which doesn't make any freaking sense. Like, that is, M1 is technology from Electric State. Like, I don't have anything in this game, so I can't show you. But that's literally, it's the same freaking tech, dude. Like, the game is so old, bro. Like, Wizard West is way older than the actual age of the game. It is so much older than that. Like, it's absurd. Yeah, basically, the only difference between M1 in Wizard West and Guns in Electric State is that Wizard West, it auto-aims for you. It auto-aims. But in Electric State, nothing in that game auto-aims. That's the only difference. Like, it is so unbelievably hard to hit shots in that game because it has a projectile, but then it has hit scan on top of it. Like, it's completely illogical because you'll try to lead the target, but then you'll miss because the bullet is actually instant, right? And the bullets actually have the exact same range as the ones in Wizard West does. they have the same range. It uses the same exact system to limit how far it shoots. Therefore, it probably uses the same freaking framework. What the heck? I'm getting freaking notifications. Let's just clear this. Ooh. Ooh. That looks fun. That looks fun. Alright, cool. I don't know, man. I'll think of it. You can't join it on mobile. It's not mobile access because I just think it doesn't work on mobile. But I can play it though. I can freaking play it though. Like it's still open. It's just no one's in here. Yeah, sure, whatever. Like it uses the same ragdoll system. Well, not the same. I'm pretty sure this one's worked on a little bit more to make it smoother. But you can tell it has the same origin. This right here, this flying system right here, it's used in every single game that Eddie has ever made that flies. It's the exact same flying system, right? I mean, why not reuse the code? It freaking works. But you can obviously tell that this is reused. Have you ever noticed that in every single game Eddie has made, that it plays sounds when you're outside, and then it plays sounds when you're inside, right? This is actually something that's present in the framework. Hold on, let me show you. Where the heck is this? Let me see, inside. Is this it? Hold on. Sound. Oh, I'm trying to freaking find this. Play sound. I remember I found it. I actually found it. What the hell is this? Yeah, I'll just show off all the freaking code now. I don't care. After they ban me, bro, I don't freaking care. I'll make them as upset as I want them to be. That guy's being freaking loud on a stupid hover bike. Let me see if I can find this. I literally found this. UI sounds. Oh yeah, check this out. These right here, hold on. Exterior sound. I'm trying to freaking get this. Bro, can you like stop being like freaking loud as crap, bro? I'm muting this game, bro. Oh yeah, look, actually look, hold on. See, it has the exact same range as M1. It has the same freaking range. Do you see that? Hold on, let me use this. Oh, bro, it's so freaking buggy. Okay. Alright, look. That bullet hits instantly. But you still have a projectile traveling through the air. M1 is ripped directly out of Electric State. It is straight from this game. You cannot freaking say otherwise. There is no difference. Yeah, it is the same. It is literally the exact same. And it has the same freaking range too. Like look at the range on it, right? That right there is actually a configurable value inside of this this freaking, I can't think of the word, this framework. It's actually a global value that determines the maximum range that everything can be used for. Hold on. I freaking found it somewhere in here, but I don't remember where it was. Interior audio. Oh yeah, here it is. This is the exact thing right here that detects whether or not you're inside of a freaking room. That's the exact thing that detects it. Every single game that Eddie makes, it has this in it. It has an outdoor sound and an indoor sound. Every single game he makes. No. But, let me see. The sprinting system that is in freaking, hold on. The sprinting system that is in Wizard West is actually eerily similar to the one in this game. It's actually eerily similar. I also need... Where? Let me see if I can find the freaking tool thing. Gun. Bet you it's in here. Hold on. I remember it was an _G value. G is gamepad. No. 7 matches. Player from character. No. Where is this? Bullet draw. Projectile creator. Ooh, this is cool. Yeah. Yeah, this is actually it right here. Draw energy bolt. Draw bullet ballistic. Draw laser. Draw laser explosive. Lightning blast. Yeah, this is literally the thing that Eddie uses to draw M1 particles. Like, look here. This is the actual freaking oops. Let me get out of this. Uh-oh, it's locked. Where the flip is it? Friggin' fumbling around with this. Locked. No. Oh my god. Why don't she work? I don't know. But this is literally M1 though. Is it not enabled? Hold on. No, it's not. Okay, there we go. Now it should freaking do this stuff. Yeah, see, this is literally the freaking, like, bullets that the, that the freaking poachers use. That's literally like the same freaking bullet. This bullet has been used in, like, every single game that Eddie has made, because all of them contain guns. Yeah, like, he's literally not freaking, like, improving it. He's just building on it. That's all he's doing. So, like, all, like, the older stuff is just getting older and older, and then he's never going to just... He's never going to improve it. Bro, I want to find the freaking max range thing that's in here. I want to find that. I literally found that before. Fire distance, 256. Ray casket direction. Because I want to find... Where the heck is it? Fight distance. Here it is. This right here, this exact freaking thing right here is used in every single game he has made. This right here determines how far you can attack someone in Wizard West. This number determines how far you could shoot a gun in this game. I guarantee this exact thing also determines how far attacks work in War Machines, as well as Wasteland Tycoon. And if he wants to make it so he can fight further away, all he has to do is just change one number somewhere inside of the freaking, whatchamafreaking-call-it, in the client. This is on the client, so I bet you all this information is actually stored somewhere. I wonder where it is. Yeah, and then you'll actually find like a lot of just empty modules just freaking like sitting in here too. Oh yeah, look, here's the freaking Tempestia audio. There's also other sounds in the game. I don't know if he intends on using them. I feel like these songs would probably be in, say, War Machines, though. Like Army of Steel. Tell me that that is not in War Machines, bro. Tell me it's not. Why does he use this? OS.clock. Bro uses OS.clock for freaking dashing, bro. What? Nah, bro uses weight still? Nah, bro. Oh my god. You're supposed to use task.wait. You might think that this is not an issue. Oh my god. He's not using task.spawn either. Oh my god. I'm gonna freaking open up a game real quick and I'm gonna show you the difference between wait and task.wait. There's a huge freaking difference and I'm gonna show it to you. There's a huge freaking difference. Hold on, let me just make a script real quick. Hold on, script. Name it, let me see, name it test or something. While true do wait. Print high. Oh, actually, no. Actually, we'll do local x equals 0. X equals x plus 1. Then print x. Okay. So this is like a really simple script that just adds a number and prints it onto the console, right? So look how fast this is going. You would say that this is going pretty fast, right? Like, I would say it's going pretty quick, you know? This is like the fastest wait period that you can do. If you do this, if you get rid of this, it'll basically it'll crash freaking Roblox. But now if I do task.wait, look how much freaking faster it is. Do you see that humongous speed difference? Like, oh my... Like, bro, he still uses freaking wait for everything. The difference between wait and task.wait is that wait makes the current thread on the CPU yield. So basically what that does is it pauses the actual process going on, and it still takes up CPU resources while it's waiting. Task.wait, on the other hand, doesn't freaking do that. It just pauses the current thread, actually waits, and then it unpauses it without using up anything. Task.spawn actually has the same freaking deal with it, and he's still using spawn. This is in Wizard West. If he replaced every single wait in the game with task.wait, the performance increase would be on another freaking planet, dude. That game would be so much faster. Is it even legal to show someone's game's code if it's not open source? That's a good question. Well, what the heck is Eddie gonna do? He doesn't freaking exist. He's not gonna do anything. No one can contact him. The only people that can contact him are his close circle. There's nothing he's gonna do because he's not freaking here. And he'll never be here, as I say. He's not present. He'll make a game and then vanish. No one knows where he is. No one knows what he does. No one knows freaking anything about him. Don't tell me. Don't tell me that there's an error just freaking sitting here in his code. Don't tell me. Because this is basically... There needs to be parentheses after it. This is just going to throw an error and the dash won't work. Don't freaking tell me that there's an error just sitting there. Bro. Hey, at least he uses task right here. At least he uses that right here, huh? You know why? It's because he wrote this for Wizard West. I guarantee you, this is like from way further back. Hold on. I guarantee you, this is freaking old as crap. And this, he is actually new. Get server time now? What the heck is this? I've never seen that before. Bro, what the heck? Bro. Bro, why? is it being used on the client in the first place? And why is it being used on something important such as dodging? That don't make any sense. Why? Why would you freaking use that for dodging, bro? Look at this. Jetpacking. Tell me that that's from Wizard West with a straight face. Tell me. No. This is from freaking Electric State. You know why? We saw a dude flying around with a jetpack not too long ago, and I guarantee you that this exact spot in the code was meant for that originally. A guy jetpacking. Tell me, bro. Tell me that ain't the case. Whatever module that this is referring to, tell me that that does not control freaking jetpacking in Electric State. Tell me that. Oh my god, dude. Let's see how old the freaking flight script is that he's been using in jet flight mode. Oh my god, no. I already know it's gonna be bad. You know why this is bad right here? Because ragdolling changes the workspace gravity locally. So if this relies on the local gravity, you could freaking screw up the script really bad. Oh my god, bro. This is so freaking goofy. Iced? Iced. Bro, I know why this game is so freaking buggy. He uses just this. He only freaking uses that. Why doesn't he use task.wait? Or even wait? You know, he doesn't use wait because wait sucks. But he never used task.wait, so he uses this instead, which is even freaking weirder. It's like manual wait. It doesn't do it for you. You have to do it manually. How is this not gonna throw an error? It doesn't have freaking parentheses after it. Bro, his code just has errors just freaking sitting in it. Like there's stuff just sitting in there, bro. Like, isn't that ridiculous? Ridiculous, bro? Like, bro, I don't know what freaking issue this would cause in his game. But I can assure you it would probably run better if he put some parentheses there so it would actually run properly. That's actually insane, dude. You're telling me that... You're freaking telling me... Crouch. We don't even have this in Wizard West. Like, there's literally nothing. There's no crouching in Wizard West. Why is this even in this game? Why? Why? There's literally nothing. Bro, what the heck is this? Oh my god. That's not from Wizard West. Riot Shield. That's not from Wizard West, bro. You know what game has riot shields? Electric State does. This game has riot shields in it. It's freaking awesome, bro. There's so much stuff in here that freaking references to Electric State, bro. There's so much stuff in here. And then, like, he doesn't improve his code, he just adds to it. He just freaking adds to it. Tick. Tick. No, bro. It can be off by up to 1 second? Holy crap, dude. And this is used for sprinting. How many times is tick used in here? Oh my god. This is freaking old. This is old, man. See, I know why sprinting is so freaking buggy, bro. It's totally not because the method he uses for timing can be off by an entire second, and it is freaking ancient, and you should use something else instead. It tells you to use this stuff instead of this, bro. This is the old method. That's freaking wild, bro. Oh my god. I've never used this freaking once. I've done a lot of stuff and I've never used this once, bro. Creature type? But what kind of things is he planning on making, bro? Nothing, because he doesn't make anything. Ragdoll ball. I'm just gonna freaking put this here out of zero context. Oh my god! No! No! That's like a freaking jump scare. Oh my god, dude. I didn't even know it said that. He's got bad words in his code, guys. Get him banned off of Roblox. Report his game. Oh my god. Oh yeah, do you want to know something else cool that I figured out about Wizard West that you probably would absolutely love to know? So this is all the events, right, in the game. This is stuff that the server uses to tell the client to do stuff, or client to tell the server to do stuff, right? Notice how all of these are just normal remote events, you know? So you have the Avada Kedavra visual event. Typically what this does is it's used to darken the sky whenever you shoot Avada. This is used to tell the server that you want to block, right? Obviously. And then you have the dash event, so that tells the server when to dodge, right? Notice how all of these are just normal remote events. Remember when we asked Eddie to add the ability to save your hotbar orientation? Well, this is the exact remote event that does that. Notice something different. It has a little question mark next to it. Oh, what's this class called? Unreliable remote event. You know what that means? It's unreliable. This right here, ladies and gentlemen, is why your hotbar does not always save. All he has to do is add a normal remote event, hotbar save event. Now it works every single time. Is this some kind of sick joke? You're telling me he did this intentionally, right? He did that intentionally. You're telling me. I do not care. I do not care at all. But like, there's just so many freaking things about Wizard West that I wanted to point out. They banned me. They freaking banned me, bro. Because I started showing people cold, hard evidence that Eddie does not care about us. In this video right here, I show you what exactly would patch the bug that has persisted for like a week now that causes you to become wanted and cast spells when you're typing in the chat. Look. Boom. Patched. 2 lines of code, 7 seconds of work. Makes the game so much better for PC players. And he just doesn't freaking add it. He doesn't do this. He doesn't freaking do this. I literally patched it. This right here is what he uses to detect if you're typing in the chat. If you're not typing in the chat, this variable equals nil. And then what it does is it allows it to go down to the keybinds. However, though, if you are typing in a text box, say game chat, then this does not equal nil. So it does not allow any of these keybinds to happen. And the reason why the game broke is because Roblox pushed an update that does not allow this to detect the game chat anymore. there's such an easy workaround, because this function right here that grabs game input literally has a native part of it that detects whether or not it is typing in the chat. This right here detects that. All he has to do is add that second variable and then just utilize it. I showed people this because it was evidence, actual evidence, that Eddie is lazy and does not care about us. That's the reason why he banned me. That's the real reason. However, his reason is that I showed the game's code. That's his reason. He couldn't argue with me on this. I've criticized the game so much every single time he had an argument because I had no evidence to back it up, right? This time I have real evidence. The real evidence is that he does not care. It proves that he does not care. If he cared and that this was actually a passion project, he would be passionate about fixing this 7-second bug. Eddie said it himself. I can't even search it anymore. He said it himself. It's not a for-profit game. It's a passion project. You know what that means? He's going to work on it whether it gives him a profit or not. And the game is giving him a profit, so it's even more incentive to work on it. How does 1,000 active not equal 7 seconds of work? Yes, it is my fault. Yeah, it is my fault, but how the hell am I going to prove it then? Because then what would happen is, oh yeah, it's blurred out. You can't prove that this is the game's code. No! I have to freaking not have it blurred. That's the only way to prove it. That's the only way to prove that this is actually real. And it's not even anything important. Like, the only thing that I show here is an input event. An input event. Every single game has this. Any person that has ever coded anything, absolutely anything that is actually interactable has written this. And all this does is detect whether or not you're using a gamepad. All this does is call a freaking module that does not expose any code at all. Oh yeah, player pressed button L3. Oh yeah, toggle sprint. Tell me how this is warranting a ban. This is the only thing I showed. That's freaking it. That's literally it. I showed nothing else. This code is so generic, it doesn't even matter. This right here, getting punishment for this is like taking classified information, classified government information, and this document has the word "the" in it. I show everybody that it has the word "the" in it and nothing else. Now I get sent to prison for showing the word "the." See, this is literally what it freaking equates to. No, you can't talk to him. I can't talk to him. It's freaking gone. There's no way to talk to him now. The only thing I can do now is just post it on here and let as many people know as possible that they don't want you to know this. Stas deleted the entire conversation. So if you're not, if I haven't spoken to you or you haven't watched my video, you have no idea about this. You have no idea that this ever happened, that this is actually what's causing it, that this is the actual fix for it, and that it is so freaking simple. Eddie chooses not to fix this. You can't tell me that he doesn't have enough time to sit down at a computer, log in, read a couple bug reports, and then be like, oh yeah, it's this part of the code I have to look at. And then boom, get focused freaking text box. Like that isn't a screaming, blaring, obvious answer to the issue. You're typing in a text box, the chat. This thing detects that. Tell me how that isn't a dead giveaway of where to go to troubleshoot. Tell me. He is doing this on purpose. How is he not doing this on purpose? Yeah, this is the actual solution. Look, hold on. There's literally dev forums about people talking about the issue. Hold on. Freaking get focused text box Roblox. This is me actually looking up the issue, right? Oh, hold on. That's not actually it. Hold on. Dev forum. There you go. Boom. Here we go. September 18th. This is when the issue started. Tell me. This is the reason why. That's the reason why it broke. Obviously, yes, you can use this. However, you can literally just use the actual function, though. You can just use the actual function. This literally contains the solution to it inside of it. All you have to do is just get the second bool and then use that. That's literally it. It's so freaking stupid, bro. All you have to do is just freaking look it up, bro. You look it up. It's so freaking dumb, bro. It's like... And they want to silence me for saying this, bro. They want to silence me, right? Like, they don't want people to know about this. They don't want people to know that it's actually a really easy fix and that he's choosing not to do it. They don't want people to know that. Because if you have the masses of people know this, you're going to have a mass exodus. The game is going to die so much faster. Because people are like, you know what? I'm not going to play a game that a developer that owns it, that does not care, owns it. I'll just play something else. Because I know that other game will get more updates, right? Like, that's literally the whole reason why. Stas is sitting there trying to silence any kind of possibility of, like, a mass group of people thinking the same exact thing. Something that criticizes the game. He actively tries to stop that. If anybody goes and says the game is dead, what he will do is he'll ping a freaking message of a chatbot that tells you, no, the game is not abandoned. The game will receive seasonal updates every holiday. And I'm like, the game is not being abandoned just because people says it is. No, it is being abandoned because people says it is. Not even just that. It's because it is actually being abandoned. He even has a huge history of doing this. Every single game he's made, he's done the exact same thing. He sticks around for a few months, and then out the door, next game, right? See, see you next time. That's literally it. Basically, his goal is to make a game and then have it freaking pop off. It can make it he's spending very little amounts of time making a game using the same framework that he's had for years. And then what he does is he sticks around for a bit, and then he kind of feels the water. And then he's like, oh yeah, this isn't fit for 50,000 players. And then what he'll go is he'll make a different game in a different genre, right? He's already making another game. It's been confirmed. He's already making another one. Like, he has been making another game for like 6 months now. And he said it himself, Wizard West took 6 months to make. So I'm going to tell you something. By 2026, Eddie will have another game out. There will be another one. You'll have this before GTA 6 comes out. There will be another Eddie game. And I've heard that it's going to be another Dark RP game. And Dark RP, if you don't know what it is, it's basically this game. This is his first Dark RP game. It was his most successful game ever. But let me tell you something. Let me tell you a few very bad things about this game. It has proximity chat. So if someone is over here and they say something over here, I won't see it, right? And there's also building in the game as well. You can build like little houses and stuff. And you could do silly little private things in those houses. So tell me, private spaces plus proximity chat where a majority of players won't be able to see what you're saying. Let's just say you bring someone that doesn't really know anything into a house that you make, far away from anybody else, right? There's absolutely nothing that could go wrong with this, right? A private space where no one knows what you're doing. Tell me that this game was not absolutely disgusting back in its day. Tell me it wasn't. Tell me that it didn't have the same problem that Meep City had for years. This game was freaking disgusting. It was full of pedophiles, freaking molesters, e-molesters. It was full of freaking doxers. It was full of people that would swat you because you looked at them funny in-game. It was filled to the brim with exploiters. Oh my god, this was such a terrible game. This game is so bad, in fact, the staff team does not talk about it at all. They do not talk about it at all. Because all of them know it was bad. It was freaking bad. But it was his most successful game, though. And he's going to make another one. I actually met someone in Wizard West that was a former staff member during the Electric State Golden days. Way, way back. And they actually showed me real evidence that they were and everything. And I was like, holy crap. Yeah. And I was like, no freaking way. Tell me all about your time there. I want to know everything. So they told me everything. They told me freaking everything. And I'm like, holy crap, this was like one of the worst places you could freaking be. Like, for a child to play this game, holy crap, dude. Like, this is like the freaking expressway for Grooming Town right here. Like, even freaking staff members were trying to groom this person that I was talking to. Like, they were getting groomed by other staff members. And I'm not going to say any names, but those same staff members that were from Electric State, they're still present. Some of them are actually still in Wizard West. Some of this very one that I'm talking about is in the Wizard West Discord server. They're actually there and they're somewhat active. I'm not going to name names. I'm going to leave it up to speculation on who it is. I'm not. But it was a very bad place, I tell you. And yeah, I'm not going to say what specifically, but there was a group that Eddie owned. It was a very, very private group that specifically worked for him, that specialized in doxes, SWATs, freaking hacks, bro. Like they would steal your account, bro. They would leak like your address. They would get the freaking SWAT teams called on you. Eddie had a private group for that back in this day. Now, I don't know if he specifically told them what to do, but their name suggests that they were on his side. They were called the Red Masons. They were called the Red Masons. Yes, just like the Freemasons, a secret society that exists in the real world. And yes, this was practically a secret society of very bad people. No, I don't know if this was ever real, but I was told this by that former staff member that they actually existed. Now, if none of this tells you that this was a very shady place back in the day, I don't know what will. Because this was a very shady place. It was so freaking shady. It was bad. It was bad. It was a very bad place. Like, this was the freaking, like if you could think of, like, a ghetto, like how bad it is at freaking night, this is it, but it's freaking online, though. Like, oh, man, you better not be under the age of 18, bro. They'll freaking find you on here. Yeah. And Eddie's going to make another game just like this. He's going to make another one. And I don't think he specifically partakes in any of that. I think he is pretty neutral, and he just cares about having a game with a lot of players in it. However, the people that work for him, they are not amazing by any means. Holy crap. They are not amazing. If there's anybody that's close to LaboredEee, do not trust them. Do not trust anybody that's close to him. I can say that for a fact. Do not trust any of them. Because I could tell you most of them, they're probably going to be liars, or they're going to be a really bad person. And there's no way for you to know either, because they're behind a screen. You don't know who is who behind a screen. You don't know who I am. You don't know who any of these people are in the chat behind the screen. You don't know. There's no way to know. But it was freaking bad, and he is gonna do it again. And you know what's gonna happen with that game? It's gonna be abandoned. Just like this one, just like Wizard West, just like Wizard Life, just like Wasteland Tycoon, just like Ragdoll Water Park, just like everything he's ever made, it's going to be abandoned because it is not going to do good enough. Yeah. The game is successful, but it doesn't have 50,000 active. Boo-hoo. And that's pretty much what I freaking got to say. Been streaming for like almost like over an hour. Wow. Yeah, I gotta make what you call it? I gotta start working on a map soon. I got like a bunch of spells done. Hold on, let me actually show you what spells I have made. Let me see, I should publish this. I just want to make sure there's nothing new here. Okay. So, made a few new spells. We got some earth spells now. Eddie never let us use the earth spells in his game, so I took the advantage of that, and I made my own earth spells. Now you can chuck rocks. It's pretty freaking neat, right? I also added a couple other earth spells, but they're not important. What is cool is these arcane spells that I added for the arcane spell tree. Check this out. Magic missile. And then check this out. This one shoots like a bunch of little flies at them. Isn't that pretty neat? And we also have this one. It's a little bit hard to see, but that's actually like a spectral sword that just flies straight. And it actually pierces through all of its targets. So it's actually really cool for getting like a lot of kills quickly. I also added a horizontal sword slash move. So check this out. I think it's pretty neat. Wait, I also added kill feed as well. So whenever you kill something, it says eliminated the name, right? And it also plays like a little sound, and there's also hit marker sounds as well. LaboredEee. Hi, Wrath. I challenge you to a 1v1 in Wizard East. Okay. He doesn't know what any of the new spells do, though, which is going to be freaking hilarious. Yeah, and the shield, I didn't really mention what the shield does. It'll actually follow you around, and if there's any spell that goes near you, it will basically put itself in the way of the spell and just freaking block it. Yeah, the shield is basically Protego. Oh, wait, I also have this carpet bombing spell too. Check this out. The shield freaking tanked that. Jeez. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, the only thing, like, I could do is just freaking live stream it and just tell as many people as possible what happened. That's the only thing I can do. Yeah, I've been freaking coding on Roblox for a little over half a decade now. I started back in 2019. That was when I first started exploiting. I used to exploit like all the time, but I eventually like learned by like modifying exploit scripts or whatever, and I just became more and more and more experienced. And then eventually, most of like the free executors that were out at the time got like taken down because they were sued, I believe. And there were no more free exploits anymore that were like completely safe guaranteed. So I just stopped. I just stopped altogether, and I started making games after that. I made a lot of projects in between here, there, and now, but I've like increased my skill and like knowledge like tenfold since then. And the more I do, it's only gonna get better and better. The shield just absolutely tanks that. That is actually insane. Bro, it's the for real chill man. That's actually crazy, bro. It's the for real chill man. It's the for real chill man. Dang, just freaking hit me still. Like, it can block slower stuff. Holy crap. Look at that freaking carpet bombing. Yeah, man, there's freaking brooms, too. Nice. The freaking shield just ate all of those. This thing is actually insane, bro. I'm struggling. I'm playing mobile. Which loadout is the best? Probably a loadout that uses like Stupendo and Electrificus. I would say that that's good for mobile. I can get like several shields. It probably doesn't do anything good for me though. Yeah, the only people that talk to Eddie are his freaking staff team. The sound that I actually use for the kill marker is from the on that's versus. Yeah, this is the literally the game that the kill sound is from. Oh, they made a second one? Jeez. I remember playing this first one like a few years ago. Like it was a long time ago. It was a fun game though. It was kind of like Call of Duty. Yeah, imagine being banned couldn't be me. Yeah, imagine. Yeah, they freaking banned me from the Wizard West Discord server. I think it's ridiculous that they did this. You know, like I didn't think a ban was necessary. And it just kind of proves that they don't want people to know about what's been going on with their game, their previous games, and how Eddie does not care about his community at all. They only banned me because I had solid proof. If you don't believe me or you feel my ban was justified, watch my stream from the beginning until I start playing Wizard West, you know, or not Wizard West, WizardEee, you know, like just watch the first hour, and I can show you everything that's freaking wrong with Wizard West. I go through the game's code and I just show you freaking everything. All right. But I'm gonna be cutting off the stream now though, so I'm gonna go do other things. Yeah, man. That's all I got for today. Good peace out, everybody.